Our BBC Newsnight investigation has found Google's earthquake warning system failed to reach many Turkish residents before February's deadly tremors. Google says its Android earthquake alert system gives users up to a minute of notice on their phones before an earthquake hits, but the BBC visited 3 cities in the earthquake zone speaking to hundreds of people and didn't find anyone who said they received a warning in a moment. And a Foster report from Turkey. But first, here's our North America tech reporter James Clayton. It was one of the most deadly earthquakes in modern times. February's quake happened in the middle of the night. Many people died where they were sleeping in their beds. 50,000 people were killed. However, there was an earthquake warning system run by Google in Turkey, and the company claims millions of people got a warning before this earthquake. It works on any Android phone. That's about 80 of all of the phones in Turkey, and this is Google's explainer on how it works. Android phones have these tiny accelerometers built into them which can sense earthquakes. People will now be able to have their phones become part of this network of mini seismometers looking for earthquakes. Around the world we call this the Android earthquake alert system, and so you'll hear it go it looks like this, and it says drop cover and holds. This is Micah Berman, the product manager for the system at Google. It's pretty loud. The further you are from the earthquake, the more notice the system can give you, up to around a minute, enough time to try and find a safer location. So our system did. Spoken to as Google spoken to anyone I don't know. Harold Tobin is a professor of earth sciences and director of the Pacific Northwest Seismic Network. These systems are extremely new, right there at the cutting edge of what is possible. I feel that if you are delivering an essential sort of life safety, public safety piece of information, then you have a responsibility to be transparent about how it works and how well it works. And yet Google has not published evidence that the system works. System that could have saved lives. James Clayton, that activate for both of the major events in Turkey as well as for a number of aftershocks. However, the BB evidence that this widely received before Turkey's first and biggest quake. We went to 3 cities in Turkey, Adana, Osmaniye and Iskenderun, and asked hundreds of people. Not one person we spoke to said they got a warning. So it looked like that, and it makes sound, music. Lost 25 members of her family including her sister and nephews. So you didn't receive any alert, nothing on your phone. I put our findings to Google. How sure are you that it, firstly, it did fire, secondly, that it actually got to people during the circle? I'm as sure as we can be that the system activated and that we did send alerts. Have you spoken to anyone who got it? I have not, no, but has Google spoken to as Google?